Good kill, good kill. Okay, good kill.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We're here in the A-10 here today, and I wanted to kind of challenge myself a little bit. I wouldn't say I'm getting proficient in the A-10, but I'm much better than when I first started, so I felt like, you know, I can put on a little bit of a challenge for myself. And that challenge is operating at nighttime in the A-10. I think this would be, you know, in terms of situational awareness and like finding targets and identifying targets, it's very difficult. At night, you see those X's, once again, those are friendlies off in the distance there. Let me see what we can find on the TGP. Got lots of tracer fire. X's there indicating friendlies. Looks like troops in contact with what looks like light armor position that's getting absolutely pounded, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm looking for enemy air defenses. We got a helicopter, some tanks here, and look at this. We got something just poking his head out right here. That's an SA-13 looking right at me. Look at that. Alright, I'm going to have to come around and kill this guy, but I'm going to turn away from them. I'm going to climb, and I'm going to put some separation between me and them. There's no need for me to get too close because I'm going to shoot Mavericks. I'm just going to do a Maverick pass on these guys and just absolutely light up that whole area with Mavericks. One thing I will say as we turn around here is, those of you who, you know, you watch these videos and you love the A-10, you want to get into it, but it seems so complicated and, you know, all this stuff, I recommend you just do it. That's what I did. I wanted to learn the A-10 for like years. There's a missile possibly, so we're going to drop some flares here, although I think it's just an ATGM. It's not a missile that's fired at me, but we'll drop flares just to be cautious. I spent years wanting to get into the A-10. It looked so cool, you know, to do these ground operations like this, and such a capable air-to-ground platform. And the complexity of the module, of the aircraft itself, kind of kept putting me off. But once I started, it was actually fairly easy to pick up the aircraft. It's not as complex as it seems, and the amount of fun it provides is a whole different story. And I recommend learning it piece by piece. So learn how to do gun runs, learn how to use the Maverick, do it bit by bit, one at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. I'm now pointing at the target. We're about 6.5 miles out. See if the Maverick can identify some targets for us here. Right there is the SA-13. If I can just get a good track on him. There he is, yeah. Rifle. And we're just going to keep lighting up this whole area. Hold on. Going to make sure I'm not deviating off target. The aircraft was not trimmed properly, so it was dragging a little to the left there. Rifle. 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 So many Mavericks. And that entire position, looks like they got some infantry on the ground as well. That entire position is going to get absolutely annihilated here by Mavericks in a second. Momentarily. That SA-13 is gone. Helicopter is gone. Look at that. That's the first two Mavericks have already made contact. And there we go, 3, 4, 5, yeah, everyone's dead down there. Pure devastation by the A-10. Now, as capable a platform as the A-10 is, it does have limitations, as do all aircraft, right? The A-10 needs a very specific environment to be able to operate the way that it, you know, to unleash its pure devastating power. There's two conditions for that. One is SAM sites have to be gone, like the big ones, SA-6, SA-11, like these guys have to be gone. SA-2s, all that's got to be gone. You can have short-range IR SAMs, A-10 can deal with that, but the big boys have to be gone. And the second one is air superiority. You need air superiority. A-10 can't operate with flankers flying around, and it would be very quick prey. You can see some tracer fire coming out of this area. I'm going to try to do a gun run on it. You can see one of the difficulties of operating at night is it's very difficult for gun runs, which is one of the primary, you know, tools of the A-10. I can see him right here. It's like a little BMP off in the distance there. Okay, got him. I messed it up. I messed up the gun run. And then we gotta peel off here. I'm flying right over some enemy armor, possible BMPs. Flares out as we pull off. This is in case there's man pads down there. Man pads wait for you to go by, and then they like to shoot into the back of your aircraft where your engines are, because that's where they can see the heat signature. We're taking some AAA fire there as well, it seemed like. Lots of flares out, and we'll come back around for another run here. I found a BMP off in the tree line here, kind of just hiding himself. Let me see if I can see him on the TGP. I picked him up with the Scorpion HMD there, the helmet mounted sight, because he was shooting at me. There he is. He thinks he's hiding behind some bushes and a little pole. It's that BMP hiding behind a pole. But I mean, he's still alive. Some friendly forces haven't seen him, so he might be doing something right. I'm gonna come back around. Kind of seems like he's in a bit of an ambush position, so I kind of want to deal with this guy. Right on the road too. And so I'm gonna gun run him, and Maverick. I can maybe hit. No, actually, you know what? We're not gonna use the Maverick. I'm gonna save the Maverick. And as we come in here, it's very difficult to get a visual on him. In fact, I can't see. Oh, yes, he's shooting. Oh, yes. Those are slightly short. Hold on. There we go. And he's dead, for sure. That guy's dead. Wow, what a great guy, just marking his own position right as I'm coming. Imagine, if only he knew that there was an A-10 doing a gun run on him in that exact moment, like Pipper on him, and he just shoots the gun and gives away his position. That is one unlucky guy. Look at this, lots of tracer fire coming in from another BMP. I'll mark it. Alright, coming around on that second BMP. This one I'm going to hit with the Maverick. Maybe not. Maybe not. He's heavily obstructed by foliage here. But he's right there. Maverick actually does see him. Hold on. Gotta make this soy. And there it is, rifle. Pretty sure that's him. I'm pretty sure it shot at the same guy, but I'm gonna gun run that position anyway, using the diamond there to mark that position. And hopefully that Maverick hits right there, but yeah, there it is. Nice. Maverick hit right on target. When you want to do gun runs at night, you got to use the TGP to mark it, and then use the diamond in the HUD to line up your gunshot, because there's no visibility, so you just shoot your diamond and hope that it hits the target. What do we got down here? Something. Oh, look at this. Got ourselves a little tank right there. It's not a little tank, it's a big tank. Oh yeah, and he's shooting at our boys. Alright, I'm going to do a GBU 31 drop on this guy, 2,000 pounder. We're going to do a CCRP, continuously computed release point. So the aircraft is going to tell me when to release that JDAM, and theoretically it should hit the target. Although I worry about the altitude. It's 2,000 pounds, it's a lot of weight. The bomb needs time to make the corrections to hit the target. And here we go, manual release and pickle. And I believe I marked that correctly. That should hit him, theoretically. And there is a building behind him that just got destroyed for some reason. That wasn't me. My bomb still hasn't impacted. And the bomb went long. JDAM went long on that one. I'll have to come back around on this guy. 2,000 pound bomb flew right over his head and exploded behind him. I'm very lucky. You guys tell me, if a 2,000 pound bomb went screaming over your head and exploded behind you, would you move? I feel like I would move. This tank didn't move. He's holding his position, which is fine by me. I'm gonna release another one, pickle. On top of his head here. This one hopefully hits. That one, the first one went quite long. The second one, 2,000 pounds too, has got to have a lot of, you know, radius. Oh yeah, that one, it hit in front of him, but I think he's gone. He should be dead. I found what I thought was another tank, but now I can't find him on the TGP here. He should. Oh, there he is. Got him. He's right there. Look at that. So he looks like he's in kind of an ambush position, obstructed behind a couple buildings, just waiting for friendlies to come around that corner. We'll deal with him. I think we'll hit him with a 2,000 pounder again. Hopefully this one will be a little more accurate. I've got a little more altitude, so should give more time to the 2,000 pound bomb, the GBU-31, to make corrections to hit that target. Pickle. And no need to laze with the JDAMs. They don't, unless you have a laser JDAM, those are for moving targets. But the GBU-31s, they're just hitting GPS points. So as long as he doesn't move, we should hit him right in the head. And it should at least hit close enough to him that I think he won't survive. That was pretty good. I'm happy with that. Unfortunately, it looks like a couple buildings around him are also gone. A little bit of a victory roll here. Got a little disoriented. We'll turn back around and re-engage. Maybe get a BDA here. BDA on that tank, I think he's dead. I actually can't see him. There's a lot of fire and smoke down there, but I would say he's dead. He's gone. But I would say that that tank is destroyed. Looks like, yeah. I don't think he's alive anymore. Alright, right down there, there was something shooting at friendlies. Tracer fire coming out of that little area there. I want to check it out. It was right where that tank was, I thought. So maybe the tank's not dead. Is that a... Oh, look at that. It's a BMP. Very near to that... Maybe that last position of that tank. I'm not quite sure, but... Doesn't really matter now. I have nothing left. So I'm going to have to gun run him. Which is fine by me. I'll just dump rounds into that whole area. Once again, you use your TGP diamond to see the marked point, because I can't see that BMP. I have no chance of seeing it. So I'm just going to gun run the diamond. There we go. That should be perfect. I'll check the TGP here. Yeah, I can literally see the dead BMP. We're good. He's definitely dead. So the nighttime stuff was actually rather difficult. It's a whole different approach to kind of how you fight in the A-10. You got to mark your own targets kind of thing. You can't necessarily just gun run the first thing you see. Time on target's a little bit, you know, you don't have as much. It feels much easier to get ambushed by enemy targets, you know, that you didn't see because it's nighttime. Here we go. Can I get this touchdown without breaking the aircraft? Pretty heavy crosswinds here too. That'll do. Alright, there it is. Return to base. A lot of targets destroyed there. Looks like friendlies were pushing in when I left. So, I mean, I can't do everything, but, you know, they got some small arms fire to destroy, but all the armor we took out, they took out. There shouldn't be anything left down there other than some soft targets. Once again, as I said, definitely pick up the A-10 if you're into air to ground and you've been wanting to learn it. Just do it. Just do it. You'll be thankful you did it. It's so much fun. I love doing these videos. If you enjoyed the A-10 at night, let me know in the comment section if you want to see more of that. We can most certainly work something out, I'm sure. Because, you know, as difficult as it was to use the A-10 at night like this, definitely something I had to adjust to, but it was a tremendous amount of fun, and I would highly recommend it. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.